From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll here. Starting on the mound in this one, Zach Eflin. What should we keep an eye on here?
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
And now here's the veteran DH, Charlie Blackmon. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. In there at the knees. And away we go this afternoon. This to third. Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Next for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. And a curve misses outside. And a 1-1.
Ball two.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now here's Nolan Jones. First pitch just misses. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
The 1-0. Ground ball left side and foul ball. First and second, no outs, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And now the count is even.
2-2 down.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First pitch, and he just misses.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Ground ball right side, could be two. Glove flip to second, to Diaz. That's two.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Back now in Tampa Bay. Today's starter for Colorado, Kyle Freeland. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Bangs off the wall.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Lau at the plate. Just off the inside edge. And now the lefty. And a foul ball. In the air, out towards left center. Lau out on the play. One down. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. Here's a 1-1. That one hooked foul. He goes down looking.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Isaac Paredes now. Swinging a foul straight back. Breaking ball inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one almost got him. Two outs. Now this is in the air down the line. Bouchard pulls it in on the run. 1 left for Tampa. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. The wind of the pitch. Up the middle, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first, and a quick out, number 1. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And that one hammered. Siri ranging back. Just missed it. Two outs, base is empty. And now it's Elias Diaz. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Out to short. Caballero slings it across. That's out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Back here at Tropicana Field, now it's the DH, Harold Ramirez. Freeland back to work. And that is in for a strike. 1-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
The pitch. Going to count 1-2.
It's a good take.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. And another ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Wouldn't chase that time. Three-two. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Rogers throws to first. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out. Richie Palacios, the next to hit. And the slider just misses. Here's a chopper to short. Tovar tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And now it's Jose Siri. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Siri checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. And he won around. Rule to swing.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Next offering is down low. And the count 1-2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
3-2 on the way. On the ground to third, and that one handled. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Sean Bouchard. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. The line to kick the pitch. Fouled off. He was late. I remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Here's a 1-1.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Righty to the plate. Just missed. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Brenton Doyle on the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Doyle, a former Gold Glove winner, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. 0-1. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Nobody out. Runner at first.
One ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Right side. Palacios on his way over. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. So the batting order turns over. Charlie Blackmon digging in for the Rockies. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. And there's a foul ball. Here's 0-1. And he pumps it a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Outside low. Ball 1. Bounce to the right. The throw to second. And they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the 3rd. So they make short work of them there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd. At the plate, Jose Caballero. Freeland back to work. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. To the right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Rene Pinto. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. Here comes a pitch. That one hit to right. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn at second, heads for third.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz now. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. 0-1. And a pitch. Back to the mound. Base hit. One run is in. Will comes into third. Safe. He beats it.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
So runners at the corners. Nobody out. And now it's Brandon Lowe. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Pitch is in for a strike, and the count 1-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 2-0.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And a pitch. That misses, and the count is 1-1. 2 on, nobody out, with 2 runs already in here in the last half of the third. And another ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Around third. Now a long throw home. Safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Isaac Paredes. Just missed. The lefty, the 1-0.
Hey.
Swings and chases a low one there.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Next offering misses down and away. No outs, runners at first and second. Popped up. Fair ball. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. Grounded out his first time up. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. The pitch. And that one fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Base hit, 1 run in already. And they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Bases loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Bases loaded, nobody out. And now Richie Palacios. Fought off foul.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
This one ripped, but foul to the right.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And he deals. Outside low. And that is ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
A left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it, but it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. A massive home run. And they boost their lead. It's 8-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Kyle Freeland departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Nick Mears will take over here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And stepping in for the Rays, Jose Caballero singled and scored his first time. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Swung on, belted. Bouchard going back, reaching for it, and brings it in.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because That can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Pinto in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And ball 1. The 1-1. Way high.
1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. Inside, just missed. Yandy Diaz up next for the Rays. Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. They'll throw in, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Fires it to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 9-0.
Waste no time there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So 2 down. Brandon Lowe next to hit for the Rays. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. And delivers outside.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Left-hand batter waits. Pitch misses there. 3-0. Randy Arozarena next to bat for Tampa. And he walked him.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And it's fouled away. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Right-handed reliever gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two on, 2 outs. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Righty delivers. That's down and in. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the righty deals. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. But they put a 9 spot up on the board here to open up a big lead. 3 innings complete. It's the Rays 9 and the Rockies nothing. now in Tampa Bay. On to the fourth. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Arozarena grabs it on the run. Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. Struck out swinging his first time. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. To the warning track. Makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. And down on strikes he goes. 1 away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Ramirez in the box again. Takes a strike.
0-1.
And now the 0-1. This one in the air right field. And that is foul. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And now 1 and 2.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
One down, base is empty. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's a base hit. Man at first with 1 gone. And now the right fielder, Richie Palacios. Swing, and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. Outside low, and it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
At the belt and fires. That one ripped left field. Jones going back on this one. Caught just shy of the wall. Man at first, Jose Siri next to hit for the Rays. He's already homered here in this one. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. Ball one there. That one finds the corner, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Diaz down to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. The Rays strand just the one, but they're still in command. 9-0. And we're back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Brendan Rodgers. The wind and the pitch. Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So up next, Ryan McMahon. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that's in there at the knees. Next offering is downstairs. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope.
And that's outside. And here it comes. Right through there. Got him. 1 out. Man at first, Elias Diaz digging in for the Rockies. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Next pitch just misses. 1-2 the count. In the air, left side. The Rosarena after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Bouchard swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one not close. And the count is 1-2. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So one left for Colorado. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. Back here at Tropicana Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero. The pitch. That one's in there. It's 0-1. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Jalen Beeks getting ready to go. Yo, 1. And that's in the dirt. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Kicks and fires. High fly ball out to center field. Doyle under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And here's the catcher, Rene Pinto. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The pitch. And another ball. Two on the way. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Bangs off the wall, makes the turn and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
So the lineup flips over, and here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. Two outs. That one ran inside, almost got him. Bounce to the left side. Zips it to first. That ends the frame. Down in order go the Rays, but they still hold a 9-0 lead. Back now in Tampa Bay, all set for the top of the 6th, and stepping in is the speedy Brenton Doyle. The wind of the pitch. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 9-1.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Blackman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Blackman goes 6 feet 3 inches, 37 years young. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. And a pitch. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Now at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. That one's in there, and that is strike one. And a strike on the outside edge.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Struck him out looking. Now it's going to be Nolan Jones, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And the right-hander deals. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Bryant, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Righty to the plate. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 on, 1 out. Nice stop. Over to Lau.
Out.
And it's a double play to end the inning. The Rockies get 1 by way of the long ball. And they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in for the Rays, Brandon Lau. Mears back to work. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. And a good eye there. Hard hit left side. Zips it across. Lau out on the play. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Randy Arozarena. That pitch gets the inside corner, and that's strike one. And he deals. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Diaz makes the grab, 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. The right-hander back to work. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Sean Armstrong warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Maton warming up as well. Kicks and deals. Line drive, base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And first offering is fouled off. The Rays up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
At the belt and fires. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
On the ground,
Nope,
and it
foul.
goes just foul. And a pitch. Hammered, base hit. Lead runner around second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
He was all over that one. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over, and that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
1 away, runners at second and third. Now it's the right fielder, Sean Bouchard. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 on, 1 out. Well struck left field. 1 run across, and it's off the wall. Now 2 runs score. Fires to second too late, into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle. He's already homered in this game. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Puts it away for the out. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Now it's Charlie Blackmon. There's a strike at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next pitch is downstairs. Left-hand batter waits. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Around third. He'll score. It's now 9-4.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Zach Eflin will depart, and not a great performance, but he leaves with a big lead. New arm when we get back. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Shawn Armstrong.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped into right center. Base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Couple of singles back to back. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
And now it's going to be Nolan Jones. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Next offering is down low. Just missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rays 9 and the Rockies 4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jalen Beeks
gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
And now the DH, Harold Ramirez. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Liner picked on the hop at first. He handles it himself, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And now the right fielder, Richie Palacios. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Gavin Hollowell up and throwing. Bird, a hard throwing right-hander, up as well. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. The wide to kick the pitch. Line drive, hooks it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Jose Siri will hit next. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Gets under it and pops it up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. Rays held in check here. They're on top, however, 9-4. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Strike 2. Movement in the bullpen.
No
Garrett
ball, 2
Clevenger warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Maton, the right-hander, also getting loose. Slider misses outside. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP, Boog. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
Rogers at the plate now. That's ball 1. The Rays leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. Pitch is in there, and the count 1-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2. He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
The 1-2 swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And 1 out now.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And it's even up. And that's outside.
Ball 2.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fouls one off. 2-2. And the righty deals. Just misses with that one. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Throws to second. Bryant out of the play.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. Seems like you just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Man at first. Here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. Out to short. Caballero. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. The Rockies strand one. They trail it here 9-4. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Caballero. The wind of the pitch. Right down the chute. Strike one.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
On the ground to third. McMahon. The throw to first. One gone to the bottom of the eighth. And now the catcher comes up to him. Rene Pinto. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. First pitch misses. Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Swing, and all the bat went flying there. And here it comes. Tap back to the mound. 2 up, 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Now up for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. And the first pitch misses for ball one. To third, and that chance handled. Gathers and throws to first. Rays retired in order. A new arm into the game, the righty Phil Maton, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. So in now for Colorado, Sean Bouchard, 1 for 2. The pitch. On the ground, right side. Lau sends it to first. Now one gone in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Action in the pen down there. Garrett Clevenger warming up for manager Kevin Cash. 1 out, base is empty. And that one fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And another ball. 2-2 now. Got him looking. And they're down to their last out. Here's Charlie Blackmon. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Way outside, and it's 2-1. And a pitch. They're down to their final strike. The Rockies down to their final strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Rays slug their way to a win in this one.
This one was pretty much decided in the third inning. From that point on, all they had to do was play fundamentally sound baseball to secure the win, and they did just that.
9-4, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.